Hey and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. £25 million Arsenal player suggests he is not pushing to leave right now. Arsenal defender Kieran Tierney has suggested that he is not pushing to leave the club right now. Tierney was speaking to the press via The Athletic on Arsenal's pre-season tour of the United States. There has been plenty of talk about the Scottish international's future this summer. Newcastle United and Manchester City have both been linked with the £25 million defender this summer. However, Tierney is not looking to leave Arsenal right now and isn't unhappy at the club. Asked about his future at the Emirates, Tierney said, "It's not really up to me. I'm happy. I'm working hard every day and getting minutes. I am just trying to do as well as I can. No, I have not had conversations with Arteta. You can't play every single game, every single season, every single year. I don't expect that, and I still made a lot of appearances last year. I was ready for every game and working 100%. I think everyone in there would agree with that I never give less than that whether I am playing or not. In the games I did play, I tried to do my best for the team. I came off the bench a lot last season, whether that was to see games out or help get a goal. It's difficult to know how to react to knowing Tierney hasn't spoken to Arteta about his future. On the one hand, it suggests the 26-year-old isn't looking to force a move away from the club. However, Arteta has offered Tierney no assurance about his playing time at Arsenal, which may leave him in a difficult position. Tierney is a quality defender and unfortunately a victim of playing for a club using a system that doesn't suit him. However, the signing of Julian Timber means there may be a way into the team for Tierney. The Dutch right back can also play in that inverted role, meaning Arteta could use him in that position, allowing Tierney to function as a traditional left back. 22-year-old Arsenal man says he wants to play more under Mikel Arteta this season. Emile Smith Rowe has admitted that he's keen to play more minutes under Mikel Arteta at Arsenal this season. The Arsenal star has been speaking to Football.London and opened up about his struggles last season. Smith Rowe was a key man for Arteta before the last campaign, after breaking into the first team under the Spaniard. The Englishman has admitted he is hoping to play a more prominent role at the Emirates Stadium this season. Speaking to Football.London, Smith Rowe admitted the last year has been very difficult for him due to picking up a groin injury. He said, "I am feeling good. It's good to be back with the boys, back on the pitch with my teammates. My ambition is to get more minutes this season and really push on. Last year was really hard for me, so I just want to kick on now and prove that I can play for this club. It was really tough because I had surgery twice, so it was really hard, but my family, friends, and the club helped me a lot to get through it. I'm just really happy to be pain free right now and get fit. This was my first time having surgery, so it was a really hard decision to take, but I went for it. I am happy that I don't feel anything there anymore. I'm really happy to be fully fit now." Smith Rowe has fallen down the pecking order over the past year due to the brilliant form of his Arsenal teammates. The Hale and Academy product has proven to be a versatile option for Arsenal, as he is capable of playing across the front line or in a more advanced midfield role. Of course, the likes of Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Bukayo Saka were all exceptional last season, which kept the youngster out of the side. But Smith Rowe has already shown glimpses of his quality in the Premier League, and he will be hoping to force his way into Arteta's plans this season. Kieran Tierney shares what Declan Rice has already told him about Arsenal in a chat last week. Kieran Tierney has revealed that Declan Rice has told him he has already settled in very quickly at Arsenal. Speaking to The Athletic, Tierney shared what Rice told him about his first impressions of Arsenal in a chat last week. Rice completed a long-awaited move to North London this month after Arsenal finally agreed a £105 million deal with West Ham. The 24-year-old has featured in two pre-season friendlies this summer, with Mikel Arteta quickly integrating the England star into his side, and despite only signing for the Gunners just over a week ago, Rice has told Tierney that he feels like he's been at the club for a long time. Declan actually said the other day he feels like he's been here for so long, Tierney told The Athletic. He continued, "It's such a close group, great teammates, great staff, so I think they are all loving it, the new players. We have had a few songs Declan gave us, Ice Ice Baby, as he always does. They have integrated really well and we have done team activities together. It's been just what the new boys needed." It's no surprise to hear that Rice has settled in quickly in North London, considering Mikel Arteta has built a close-knit squad over the past few seasons. The former West Ham skipper is expected to make a huge impact on this Arsenal side next season, and his leadership qualities could be vital for Arteta moving forward. Of course, Arsenal haven't been in the best form during pre-season as they suffered a 2-0 defeat to Manchester United over the weekend. Rice was fairly quiet during the game, but that's to be expected as he adjusts to a new system at Arsenal. The Gunners look set to name a new look midfield this season, with Rice and Havertz coming into the side. Bukayo Saka finds one word to describe Mikel Arteta after being asked by a new Arsenal teammate. Bukayo Saka has described Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta as a genius after being asked the question by his new teammate Kai Havertz. Saka and Havertz have been speaking to ESPN after the German star completed a £60 million switch to Arsenal this month. The 24-year-old endured an underwhelming spell at Chelsea, but will be hoping to kickstart his career under Arteta. And it's fair to say that Saka is a huge fan of the Spaniard, with the winger heaping praise on him during an interview with Havertz. Saka was asked to describe Mikel Arteta in one word by Havertz, and the Highland Academy product labelled him a genius. Just moments before, the 21-year-old was also asked, "Which manager would you like to play under, past or present?" And he responded, "Mikel." Havertz seemed slightly surprised by Saka's answer and told the youngster that he already plays under Arteta. But Saka doubled down on his response and said, "Yeah, but I like to play under him." Continue. It's clear that Saka is a huge admirer of Arteta, and it's hardly surprising given his form under the Arsenal boss. He is developed into one of the best wingers in the Premier League under his guidance and has also established himself as a key member of the England setup. Saka posted his best numbers to date in an Arsenal shirt last season, while providing crucial goals in big moments. The Englishman will be looking to build on a promising campaign, while Havertz will be hoping that Arteta has a similar impact on his career. Arsenal could terminate Star's contract as Mikel Arteta plans talks to make a decision. Arsenal could reportedly terminate the contract of Nicolas Pepe this summer, as manager Mikel Arteta reveals he plans to hold talks in order to make a decision over the player. The Ivory Coast international has been a flop at the Emirates Stadium since his big move from Lille a few years ago and spent last season on loan at Nice, where he again struggled to make much of an impression. According to the Daily Mirror, Arsenal could now be ready to terminate Pepe's contract in order to facilitate an exit, with not much in the way of concrete transfer rumors involving the 28-year-old this summer, suggesting a lack of strong interest in buying him from the Gunners. Arteta is quoted in the Mirror's live blog as saying he will talk to Pepe soon, so it may be that we'll hear some concrete development on the saga in due course. Either way, it's a disappointing end to Pepe's career with Arsenal, which initially promised so much. Chelsea now advancing talks to sign £35 million Arsenal target. There is still competition. Chelsea are advancing in talks to sign a 20-year-old Arsenal target Ali Wahi and are close to an agreement. That's according to journalist Fabrizio Romano, who says another round of negotiations are scheduled with Montpellier for their striker. Romano shared that there is still competition for the striker, who Chelsea intend to loan next season if they are successful. Romano said, "Understand that Chelsea are now advancing in talks to sign Ali Wahi, agreement getting closer, new negotiations round scheduled with Montpellier. Chelsea plan includes loan move for Wahi this season, then future. Chelsea want to accelerate next week as there is competition." The 20-year-old France under 21 international is said to be closely followed by Arsenal, who have made an inquiry. And with West Ham also now asking about the player, it seems Wahi could have a future in London. It's unclear whether Arsenal or West Ham will accelerate their own interest, with Chelsea now pushing hard for the signing. Wahi showed a lot of improvement at Montpellier last season and bagged 19 goals in his 33 League One games. Those performances earned Wahi a spot in France's under 21 championships squad, where he featured in 3 of the 4 games. Arsenal's interest and inquiry for the striker does come as a surprise, given they currently have 3 strong first-team strikers. But with Fowler and Balogun likely to leave the Emirates this summer, that move could pave the way. As is clear with Chelsea's loan plan for Wahi, you'd expect any big club signing the striker would see him as a long-term option. At 20 years old, Wahi should still have a lot of potential, something Arsenal may not want to miss out on. But with Chelsea not having a definite number 9 to start the season, Wahi might have an outside chance of staying at the bridge. Arsenal keen on signing £35 million Premier League winger. Patrick Vieira thinks he is a special talent. Arsenal are keen on signing Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise this summer to add to their attacking options. A report from 90 Minutes suggests several top Premier League sides are considering a move for the young Frenchman. Mikel Arteta will be very happy with his incomings at Arsenal so far this summer. Declan Rice could be a game-changing addition to the squad, while Havertz and Jurriën Timber improve the overall quality of the team. There is a need to let some players go now, with the first team already containing more than 30 players. However, Arteta will know that when opportunities arise in the transfer market, you have to go for them. One player whom Arsenal are keen on is Crystal Palace star Michael Olise. The 21-year-old was one of Crystal Palace's best players last season and is destined to go to the very top. The Gunners recognize that he may be making the next step in his career this summer and want a piece of the action. The report from 90 Minutes suggests that Arsenal will face competition from Chelsea and Manchester City for Olise. They go on to say it's widely thought that Olise has a £35 million release clause in his contract. Chelsea are reportedly the most likely team to sign him, but Arsenal may be a more attractive club to join right now. Mikel Arteta's side are in this season's Champions League and, given the age of their squad, on an upward trajectory. However, if immediate success is what he is after, then it's hard to look past Man City. Arsenal will be keen on Olise, as he would immediately solve the conundrum of what happens if Bukayo Saka picks up an injury. Mbappe saga, almost zero chance of Arsenal and Liverpool move, as Saudi Arabia prepare a huge offer. Saudi Arabian outfit Al Hilal are reportedly pushing to sign Kylian Mbappe, who has been put up for sale by Paris Saint-Germain. Transfer expert Bennett Jacobs has said the Saudis are prepared to sign Mbappe and are willing to have the French superstar in their league for a single season before he joins Real Madrid for nothing, Jacobs wrote on Twitter. Understand Saudi dealmakers are prepared to make an offer for Kylian Mbappe this summer, even if they only get him for one season and then he joins Real. Mbappe's plan is to stay in Europe, so a difficult transfer to pull off. PSG would have no issue selling to Saudi. More specifically, Foot Mercato journalist Santi Auna claimed Al Hilal are looking to make a play to land Mbappe. Auna wrote on Twitter, "The Saudi government now wants to sign Kylian Mbappe after failing to recruit Messi, The government is prepared to offer a huge contract for Kylian Mbappe to join Al Hilal. For now, Mbappe's official position remains the same, stay at PSG. The player's stance means a move to the Middle East is pretty unlikely, and L'Equipe adds that there is almost zero chance Mbappe would leave PSG for a club other than Real Madrid. Arsenal have been linked multiple times with Mbappe. A move now looks impossible to happen, but who knows? Stranger things happen all the time, especially in football. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.